The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Dr. Nicole Avena. You're watching Living Local Carolina, and today I'm in the studio with Dr. Nicole Avena, who is a nutrition health expert and what else? A health psychologist. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Happy to be here.
I'm interested to learn what you have to say about National Nutrition Month and protein.
Yes, protein is all the buzz, right? We're hearing about how you need to get protein in everything that you can.
Yeah.
And the thing I think about protein is you want to make it functional. And so that's why I really like things like protein bars. Like these Jimmy bars, for example, are great because they're 20 grams of protein, but they also have creatine in them, which is really great for your muscles. And I love the fact that they have 4 grams of sugar, which is not a lot, but it's just enough to give it like that sweetness so you feel like you're having something tasty. So definitely look for functional bars when you can and when you're trying to get your protein.
And does it matter with protein, male, female, young, old?
We all need it, everybody.
We all need it?
Yes, everyone needs it. It's so important to make sure you're building those muscles, and you have to really, really focus on getting enough of it so that you can stay strong.
Okay, let's talk about snacks for kids because parents are always looking for something to give their kids.
Absolutely, and again, that's where you want to just be smart about the sweets, right? And so kids want candy, they want, things that are going to have lots of added sugar. But you want to try to do things that are going to allow them to have that sweetness, but without all of those, nasty ingredients. And so I really like crispy fruit snacks by Krispy Kreme. These are great because they're just 100% fruit, and they're portable. There's no added sugar. You can get them in Amazon. I saw them in Fresh Market down here and also at Lowe's. And they're just a great snack for on the go, and it gives that little bit of sweetness, but again, without all the junk.
And obviously eating is a big portion of being healthy, but are there any other tips that you might have?
Yeah, so again, I think it's really about healthy habits, especially for the kids. And one thing that I really love is this movement toward healthy habits for young kids when it comes to self-care. So taking care of their body, taking care of their skin, taking care of their hair. And I love these products by Ever Eden. They're actually the first line that's designed just for Generation Alpha, which is the tweens. I have a tween and I love it. And I love the fact that she's so into skincare and making sure that she's taking care of herself. And Ever Eden products are great because they don't have all of those nasty chemicals in them. They're really designed to be clean and they're dermatology formulated, and they're just a great way for kids to get in those healthy routines. They also promote skin being just the way it is and taking care of it, not fixing it. And I love that. And it's really a great message to send to little ones.
That is definitely a good message. I know that skincare, we're kind of inundated with it all the time here. So what about adults? Tell me about the book that you wrote, 'cause that's pretty cool, right?
Yes, thank you. Yes, so my book Sugarless, it's been out for a bit now. It's out in paperback. And again, it's about the healthy habits. And I think for us adults, it can sometimes be really hard to stick to those diet changes that we want to make. And so in Sugarless, I talk a lot about sugar and how it really can derail your health goals, not only physically, but also in terms of, brain fog, mental health. I mean, sugar is damaging lots of us in lots of different ways. And so Sugarless helps people kind of walk through the different small habits you can make and change so that you can start to eat healthier, have less sugar, and really just reap the benefits that come along with that.
Okay, I want to dive into this just a little bit. I know that people need to read the book to know all the things that you say, but what are some things that people can do to cut back on their sugar that aren't so painful?
Okay, the very first one is your beverages. And this is one that's tricky because a lot of people like to drink sodas and colas and the coffee beverages too. Those can have tons and tons of added sugar. And so I tell people you don't have to completely cut the sugar out, but just have a little bit less of it. And you can slowly wean yourself off of it and you won't miss it. And over the long haul, it's really going to add up. So I definitely recommend starting with your beverages as the first spot.
All right, that is a good tip. Dr. Avena, where can people learn more about your book and more information about you?
Yeah, so if you go to my website, drnicoleavena.com, there's links to Sugarless and also my other books and information about the other stuff that we're doing.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Dr. Nicole Avena.